Hello everyone, welcome to your next 7 days tarot reading. So these are messages from Spirit for each zodiac sign for the next 7 days. Let's get started. Hello Virgo, so your overall energy for the next 7 days is teacher. How this is playing out, where this is playing out, the aspect of yourself this is playing out in is change. And then the additional messages with the tarot, you've got strength, the King of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. And let's have a look at these messages. So we've got teacher, and the card says, we all have profound knowledge to share, and all relationships are divinely orchestrated to exchange lessons along our journey. As we meet each other, we have the opportunity to share our wisdom and stories, and perhaps lighten the load of our fellow travelers. And I'm feeling this energy of reciprocity. It's basically what you do comes back to you. Spirit gave me the word and then I stopped and thought about it, and now I can't say it. But I think you know what I mean, Virgo, what I'm hoping that you do. And it's this sense that you will guide others on the journey, on their journey, and others will guide you on your journey. And sharing experiences, sharing where we're at, sharing what we're learning, all contributes. What you learn, you can share with another. What they learn, they can share with you. And sometimes I'm getting this energy of sometimes it doesn't even matter if it's being grasped or not, because Spirit is showing me that sometimes when we genuinely want to help somebody and we genuinely try to show them the way, sometimes that's not their way, that's not their journey. Sometimes they're not quite where they need to be yet in order to understand what you're trying to teach them or show them. But it's not lost. And Virgo, I think this is what Spirit is wanting you to grasp. It's not lost, because in showing others, sharing with others, teaching others, you're actually reinforcing that new knowledge that you have within yourself. Now, what Spirit means by that is sometimes somebody will say something, like explain something to you, and you're like, yep, I know exactly what you're saying, yep. And then somebody might say to you, oh, did you understand that? And you'll be like, yeah, I did. And they'll be like, oh, can you tell me what, because I didn't get it. And you're like, yeah, no worries. And then you go to start to explain it and you can't. It's almost like this energy of, well, when that person was showing me, when that person was telling me, I did understand it. It made sense to me. But now that I'm going to try to show another, it doesn't. And so sometimes it's in the teaching it to another that we actually really learn it. We actually really understand it. It's like when somebody shows us something on the computer, we're like, yep, I've got it. Thanks so much. They'll walk away and then you'll go to do it yourself and you'll be like, oh, what did they click on? And it's almost like you need to do it. If they do all the steps, there's a good chance there'll be a step that you might not remember. That's the energy that I'm getting from this teacher. It's that energy that don't worry so much if people don't take your advice, if they don't understand what you're even trying to tell them. Just trust that in sharing that with them, you've actually just reinforced that within yourself. That's a really interesting message. I like that a lot. Now, this is playing out in your life as change, or in regards to change. And the card says, don't scare yourself with the next 40 steps. All you need is that one next action. You can say to love, just show me the first step and change me into one who can take it. And I'm wondering if that's what's changing. Your ability to take the next step. And I kind of, like with this strength card here, I kind of feel that I think that's really what this card is saying. I'm wondering if maybe things have changed. Maybe you're sensing change. Maybe you need to make some choices, Virgo. And it's like whatever you're trying to show another is what, I think that's the way for you. There's meaning in it for you. It's almost like as you're talking to somebody else about it, you'll be like, oh wow, I can apply that. Or, you'll be shown the way. Or you'll be transformed into the one that can take that next step. Just show me the first step and change me into one who can take it. That's how I'm feeling. I'm wondering if the next step is already in front of you. But meaning like the choices are in front of you, but you're just not where you can take it yet. And then look, you've got strength, King of Cups, and the 3 of Pentacles. And I think it's that energy exactly. I think this strength comes from whatever you're showing another. It just reinforces something in you. And it's like the aha moment you're trying to give the other, you actually give to yourself. And that really makes me want to laugh. that I just feel, I think that's brilliant. I think that's beautiful. And it changes. It gives you strength in a way. It changes something. It propels you forward in a way, because that aha moment comes to you. And you might be totally baffled because the other person doesn't get it, and you're standing there going, oh my God, that's exactly what I needed to hear. And that puts you in this position of the King of Cups. And I feel the King of Cups is in your reading, Virgo, because this King of Cups, there's all this water around him, which is quite choppy, which means that it basically symbolizes that the King of Cups is poised no matter what the energy is doing around him. He knows himself so well. He knows his flaws. He knows his strengths. And he allows that to settle him amongst whatever else can be happening around him. This King of Cups is not hard. He doesn't block the energy. He just maintains his energy. Because the way that he maintains his energy is by being completely open. He acknowledges what is going on around him, but he acknowledges as well that it's not his energy. So what does that mean in your reading, Virgo? It basically means you acknowledge all aspects of yourself first and foremost, but that you acknowledge what's in your world at the moment, what actions you can take. Not trying to force things or make things happen. This is being opened. This is the cup of fulfillment. And the king knows that's where he's headed. That's where he is. And there is a thing about the kings being of service as well. So I think in this space, you go to help another and that helps you. And I feel the reason why this is so important, Virgo, is because this Three of Pentacles, I'm really seeing it as your purpose. I'm really seeing it as in a goal in your life that is not just to move you forward. It's not just about the lessons. I think you've had the lessons. I think this is really about moving forward with your purpose, with your calling in mind, in alignment with that. And this card is very much being of service, rendering services to other, but also your craft, your gifts, your talents are of service to others, and realizing and seeing that, acknowledging that. I think in this reading, Virgo, I think this, you opening your heart to another and wanting to share something that you've learned because you think that that will help them, turns out to be the biggest way you could have ever helped yourself. And that's what being open is about, is your open-heartedness and your need to give and assist another that you see needs help has come back to you and helped you in a way that I think that just even surpasses what you could imagine, and moves you forward with a lot more confidence and strength in your abilities and what you're trying to do, because I feel like it brings clarity. I'm going to leave you with those messages, Virgo. Love, light and blessings, my friends. See you next time. Bye-bye.